oh, I don't know, it runs in my family. And
Right.
certainly we do what we can in life, but this,
I was going to say, runs in all our families.
it does.
You know, we are all, you know, we all have issues with our joints as you get older. And this is not a drug or a medicine to treat any specific disease or something like that. But what it really treats is the human condition.
Sure.
That the longer we live, the sins of the past come back to haunt us, or just simply the passage of time haunts us. That whether it's our hands, our elbows, our shoulders, our knees, our wrists,
Fingers,
whatever it might
wrists,
be,
yeah.
that we all have parts of our body. For me, I run, I bike, I hike. I'm trying now to add swimming to my regime and rowing, just because as I get older, I want to what they call cross-train, because if the more things you do, the lower the risk of sort of overuse syndromes from any one thing. But regardless, my joints talk to me more directly than ever before.
That's true.
But fortunately, because of the good care I've taken of them the last few decades, the sins of my past, playing football and running track and things like that, I don't feel as though I'm being haunted by those to any great degree.
Absolutely, but you know, Andrew makes an excellent point. I mean, you really, that's why I say it's just as important as you listen and learn from Andrew as it is when he does these one day and one day only savings,
and
by
the
far.
key really is glucosamine sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, with a full disclosure label, ideally potassium glucosamine sulfate and calcium chondroitin sulfate, because most products use a form of sodium chondroitin sulfate, and most of us are trying to watch our sodium intake. You don't need to get it from a joint product. Also, ideally, it's a fine powder in a capsule, not a tablet, which could resist disintegration, resist dissolution, which is an obstacle to your benefits. So it doesn't have to be mine. Again, we're a little bit more than a dime a capsule in the large size.
Wow.
But you could, I'm sure online or somewhere, you could probably find something. It won't be the purity and the integrity of this product, but you can still find something decent.
But no additives of any kind, easy to dissolve, made with the power of the sun.
All of our products are 100% additive free.
That's great.
We're in Nevada, in the high desert of Nevada, because the low humidity enables us to make all our products without additives. We also, our entire facility, I think it's the largest manufacturing facility. It might be the largest facility of any kind that has no carbon footprint. Wow. So, and we've had no carbon footprint for over 2 decades. So, and we don't do that just for climate change or those reasons, but simply for reasons of being responsible. Any factory that's burning fossil fuels to make energy, that's pollution for our environment. So even beyond climate change and carbon footprint, it's just important to me. What I've always said, and I've always been impressed, I think it's a Native American saying. And I go out, I love the wilderness. It's my favorite place to get away to. And when you go out in the wilderness, what that Native American saying is, the only thing you take with you when you go out in the wilderness are memories. Yeah. And the only thing you leave behind are footprints. So I hope that in the way we go about making our products, we take a similar approach, that we make the products for you and without additives. So you're just getting the beneficial ingredients you want with no problems at all, no upset stomach. And our factory itself is only a clean influence on our community and on our planet as well.
Absolutely, and all this for today's special price. So a couple of things. Remember, $150, $300, $600, first time ever on that $900. But because you're going to be taking this every day, and believe you me, it has made such a significant difference for me. I can't imagine how I'd be moving through life if I weren't taking Andrew's glucosamine. But we do have a bonus buy as well, because chances are, so $20 off on the additional $900.
Some folks take 2 or 3 capsules a day.
Right.
If you really follow the science, it's 5 capsules daily.
Right.
To get the maximum benefits, it has to be 5 capsules daily. So at 5 capsules daily, that's a 6-month supply.
Nice.
So if you got 2 of them, you saved additional on the second bottle, and that's going to be a year's supply if you're taking the maximum dose of 5 capsules per day.
That's great, saving as much as you're spending. That's like
And
wild.
also, what we should probably mention, we haven't mentioned it at all this visit, what we also do with every bottle of product that you get, we donate, and on larger sizes we'll donate even more. We donate at least 3 bottles of prenatal vitamins.
So cool.
So for every bottle you get, we donate prenatal vitamins. Well, I think we've become sort of the singular donor of prenatal vitamins around the planet, and also here in the US. 1/4 of our prenatal donations go right here in America.
Wow, over 40.5 million. That's
So
exciting.
we're approaching 2 billion prenatal vitamins donated. One of these I want to have donated more prenatal vitamins than there are people on the planet, which will mean 7 billion.
Okay.
But we'll get there. Every year we donate more and more. So we'll continue to do that this year.
We do indeed. Okay, we have to move because I have to actually, Hello. It's live, Andrew.
I missed what
I got
happened.
up and I was in the shot.
Oh.
I know.
That's okay.
I know.
It's live TV.
It is live TV. It is so funny. People always ask that. We are channel surfing, and if you are doing the same thing, here's the thing. Andrew Lessman is here. He's responsible for not only our #1 brand, lowest return rate, he makes vitamins, the world's finest vitamins. I know a lot of you, if you were trying to get through on his today's special, we did, for all intents and purposes, the last full airing earlier in the hour, so you're welcome to log on, go online, check out all the details. Maybe we'll have a minutia, like a little blip on the radar at the end of this show to give you at least a little reminder of this. But January, of course, Andrew really helps us live our best life. And this is a product that I swear by. I'm actually gonna order mine right now. For those of us out there, whether you think of what you do to have energy on a daily basis, most of us are doing things that really aren't maybe safe or smart or have calorie content or expensive. If it's that cup of coffee or that little energy drink, whatever it might be. This, even for someone like myself who is very caffeine sensitive, gives you that nice long break, like that little boost. It's actually like 2 products in one though, because you used to do 2 different products to support this, right?
It's 2 very comprehensive products in one. So it's really like half a dozen products in one.
Well, yeah.
But we had 2 different products, one called Urgent Energy.
Urgent Energy, which I used to take.
Which was my response to those, whatever, 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour, I don't know which energy drinks they were.
Right.
But it was, the Urgent Energy was my healthy response to that. And then our other product was called Fat Burning Factors. And Fat Burning Factors contained a little bit of carnitine, which you can't burn fat without it, and also the other nutrients that were required for fat burning. Also, what we've done here, and I might as well show you the formula itself. So we start with L-carnitine, which carnitine is what we use in our body to mobilize and move the fat to the site where it gets burned. You can't burn fat in your body without that fat being moved by something called carnitine acyltransferase, basically carnitine fat mover. So that's what that enzyme performs. But it's acetyl L-carnitine, 200 milligrams. In a moment, or maybe we can get the graphic at the bottom of the screen, we have pure carnitine. We have our pure 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine, which is a great booster to this product.
Right.
So this product delivers 200 milligrams. Our acetyl L-carnitine delivers 500. So you also get vitamin C because your body can use vitamin C and lysine to make carnitine.
Oh, sure.
So we give you a full B complex because you can't burn fat, you can't produce energy without the full B complex. We also, chromium and boron, important trace minerals for fat burning.
Andrew, I'm sorry to interject now, because I know you're the manufacturer.
Oh, no.
If you could see his face.
We have a screen here that says that we're almost out of the quantity.
That's why I'm ordering mine right now.
So
I'm deferring to you.
I will check on that as well.
Okay.
But just continuing, so that's the vitamin component, but we also have a botanical component. And our botanical component, normally our green tea, we focus on EGCG, we focus on epigallocatechin gallate, and we focus on polyphenols. But here we focus on caffeine-related alkaloids and slightly lower levels of polyphenols. So you get the beneficial polyphenols, but you're also getting the caffeine-related alkaloids. Guarana, also caffeine-related alkaloids. Then eleuthero, panax ginseng, ashwagandha. These are basically those adaptogens that are used to combat fatigue. So what you get here is a product that gives you some caffeine-related alkaloids, so you feel a slight, subtle boost of energy now. But then we also use the other botanicals that combat fatigue on the sort of on the back end, in the middle and long term. So it really is the most comprehensive approach in terms of supporting your weight loss goals, because without energy, it's hard to be disciplined about what you eat. Without energy, of course, it's virtually impossible to do exercise. So no matter how disciplined you might be. So this has been our most popular product this time of year. And again, no matter what you might hear to the contrary, there is no such thing as a magic weight loss pill. All a supplement can do is provide the tools that support the activities that hopefully you're engaging in, whether that helps encourage them and make them easier, or whether it supports the results if you engage in them. And that's all this product is designed to do. And if you read the reviews are incredibly positive on it. It obviously does a very good job.
I tell you what, I don't think that I could do this job without it. I'm serious about that. And I'm someone who doesn't do caffeine. Let me just show you real quickly because it's very limited, so.
And the pricing is, this is a monthly special, but it's at today's special pricing. It's the best pricing we've ever had on the product.
It really is.
Certainly in the large size, it's buy one, get one free.
It really is, because normally, so again, here are your savings. Here's your pricing today, and here's where we normally are. So I actually went the big size because, to Andrew's point, do you see what he did? This is so crazy. It is like buy one, get one free. So basically what I would spend for a 180, I was able to get the 360. So it's kind of like you can double your offer, not kind of, you can't. So it's like a 2 for 1, 30, 60, 180, and 360. Actually, I'm gonna have to use my phone again because I actually travel with the 30 or the 60. So if you're someone like myself, I try to get more done in one day than I really legitimately have time for, and I don't do caffeine, I don't do those energy drinks, but I need a little help. And this is this wonderful, sustained boost. It might be my own little subjective, non-scientific dissertation, but I also feel like it kind of gives my mood like a little lift. You know, when you're watching your calories or maybe trying to watch your diet or lose weight, get a little depressed. This makes me feel good. It just gives me that nice little sustained energy. So I hope you try it. It truly is one of my favorites. I got the big one because it is a buy one, get one, if you think of it that way, because when we consider the pricing where it will go and the pricing that it is today, you literally pretty much on any one of these sizes, wow, yeah, oh, even on even on my Try Me sizes, it's like you could double the offer. Oh, because that's what I travel with. I do. I actually do a couple different sizes. I love this.
Especially this time of year, sometimes if we have coffee, we put a lot of things in coffee that might be less than healthy or just high in calories. So this becomes a nice substitute for that. And it just supports your weight loss goals. One of the things that's so difficult when it comes to losing weight is that we start this process, we change the way we eat, we change the way we might exercise, our activity levels. But we can't expect our body to change the way it goes about producing and creating energy. We can't expect that to happen overnight.
Right.
So unfortunately, that's a process that takes a little bit of time. And part of the point behind this product is it delivers the components that support that transition of your metabolism.
It does indeed. All for the best pricing, like at today's special price. Andrew, are we scooting along?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
We could just mention, I'm not sure, did we mention the acetyl-L-carnitine?
Oh, let's do that right now.
We just wanted to mention the acetyl-L-carnitine quickly. Acetyl-L-carnitine is part of energy and fat metabolism factors, but as I said before, if you want to get pure acetyl-L-carnitine, which is the principal molecule involved in fat-burning metabolism also, it's a critical component in supporting healthy brain function, memory, concentration, mental acuity, those things that as we get older tend to change. Acetyl-L-carnitine, it's a price that I never dreamed possible 15 or 20 years ago. Our source of acetyl-L-carnitine has become much more economical for us, so we've passed on that savings. So now a large size of acetyl-L-carnitine is just a little bit more than 10 cents a capsule.
I love this product
and it's
too.
500 milligrams, so it's 2.5 times the level you get in energy and fat metabolism.
Oh, no
so it's
kidding.
A perfect booster to add to the energy and fat metabolism factors.
Because I take both. I do. All right, well, we are moving along, and if you are channel surfing, of course, Andrew is here. He's not back until February, but remember these offers?
The end of February,
And the end of February.
Right.
So we really did basically the last full airing of the today's special last hour,
Right.
so.
We might try, just because there's a smattering of like 30, 40, 50 bottles, because there's so many different size and flavor options.
Sure.
That there's probably a smattering of bottles in different sizes.
Right.
So probably at the end we'll try to direct you if there's anything left, like sort of a 200s and 300s, because each of those that have multiple flavors, there's a half a dozen or a dozen different options. So there's a few bottles left. So at great pricing, I'd rather see everyone get it at great pricing than have to pay literally 2 or 3 times more after midnight.
For sure. Well, again, channel surfers, welcome into HSN. We love it when Andrew's here. And if you're meeting him for the very first time, this is a perfect platform, perfect place to start, because this, not only does he make vitamins in a way that no one else does in the world's finest vitamins, made with the energy of the sun and additive free. If you want to do something amazing for yourself, for somebody that you love and care about, maybe they are not a vitamin person and you're learning about taking vitamins for the very first time, this, like everything that Andrew does, is not like any other one pill vitamin solution in America.
First of all, if you look at all the leading brands of multivitamins, they're artificial colors, there's large tablets, they're hard to swallow.
They are.
The levels, the ingredients, the forms of the various nutrients, they love you to think that all vitamins are created equal. If we just take something like B12, The typical form of B12 in a multivitamin is cyanocobalamin. That's a synthetic form. It's a form that as your body would metabolize, it actually liberates trace amounts of cyanide.
Oh, ooh.
And cyanide's found in trace amounts even in our food supply.
Sure.
But we don't need to be getting it from our multivitamin from a source of B12. Also, their B12 generally will not survive its time either in the bottle or in the acid in your stomach. So unfortunately, the B12 is generally worthless. Our B12 is the natural coenzyme form that's found and used by your body, methylcobalamin. Ours is also protected so it remains stable in the bottle, also remains stable in your stomach because the stomach acid will normally damage or destroy vitamin B12. So that's just one example. Also 2,000 IU of vitamin D3. So you get a separate level of vitamin D3 in our multivitamin. It's a small capsule, it's smaller than their big tablets. Also, instead of being a big tablet with artificial colors, it's a small capsule with an ultrafine powder.
Wow.
So it's never going to upset your stomach. It's going to be immediately available. It dissolves instantly. So again, it will not upset your stomach. It's going to deliver the benefits you seek. Also, the typical multivitamins ignore the important carotenoids, lutein, lycopene, zeaxanthin. These are incredibly expensive carotenoids. They ignore them. Unfortunately, they ignore them, but we don't. So that's another thing that distinguishes us from all the leading brands you're going to find. So just on an experience level, it's going to be small, easy to swallow capsule that won't upset your stomach. It doesn't have the long list of additives that all those leading brands contain, including their artificial colors, because we put in no additives at all. It's very difficult to make our multivitamin and to make all those ingredients in that powder go into a small capsule, but we do it with no additives. That's why, again, my company is in Nevada. So vitamin B12, again, the level, the typical vitamin is going to give you about 5 micrograms of B12. We give you 250 micrograms of B12 because of its importance, because of its difficulty in being absorbed. Most products can't be absorbed at all. So just everything about it makes it a different experience. And it's the beginning of the year. It's a great time to start with a multivitamin. And again, if you're trying to lose weight, years ago, we started, I think it was over 30 years ago, we were the official manufacturers of the Weight Watchers multivitamin because Weight Watchers recognized a multivitamin is critical to the good health of those folks who are making the dietary changes. So it's a great time if you're exercising, if you're watching what you eat, to get a healthy multivitamin.
It is indeed, and all at the best pricing, 30, 60, 180, or 360, significant savings. And this is kind of what Andrew was, well, it is what Andrew was talking about. If you just factored in on the 360 size alone, the vitamin B pays for the purchase, the vitamin D, remember, vitamin B done in a way that nobody else does, vitamin D done in a way that no one else does, magnesium, the calcium, the vitamin C. So try yours.
So wow, so when you just look at that, that's only 5 of the ingredients.
A handful
and that's not even considering the lutein, lycopene, and zeaxanthin, which are the 3 most expensive ingredients in the formula.
So that'd be over $222 right there.
And that's what I say, that we make a single standalone multivitamin that really delivers standalone potencies of the individual components. 2,000 IU vitamin D3 that really gets you into the neighborhood of an ideal dose of vitamin D3. Typical multivitamin is 400 or 800, and I lobbied for years to get them to change it. A lot of them have changed. So we were, of course, I've never made a multivitamin. In 40 years, I've never made a multivitamin with less than 1,000 IU of vitamin D3.
Wow.
And the typical level for the last 30 some odd years has been, in typical formulas, has been 200 or 400 IU.
It's unbelievable. It's not like anything else you've tried. I love that we're doing kind of like a little variety show.
Well,
I love those.
Well, we don't have any more today,
well,
so we've got no choice.
Necessity is a virtue.
But we weren't going to talk about a number of things. And our essential omega-3, we hadn't had a chance to talk about our essential omega-3.
I love this product too.
And there's no omega-3 product like it in the world. We haven't talked about it at all this weekend. And again, we won't be talking about it until the end of February. But this is without question the most unique omega-3 product you're going to find anywhere in the world. First of all, we target DHA over EPA. So it's 60% DHA over EPA. Also, there is absolutely no fishy aftertaste. Not a reduced fishy aftertaste. There's no fishy aftertaste. There's no fishy repeat. There's no upset stomach. Also, it's environmentally harvested and certified by independent third parties that it's environmentally certified. You cannot find an omega-3 product anywhere in the world that comes close to the quality of this omega-3 product.
Not even close. And I know Andrew already mentioned this, but good grief, a 4.7 star rating on a fish oil product. Are you kidding me? With over 3,000 perfect reviews. Let me just show you your choices real quickly. 30, 60, 180, and 360. It's made in a way that no one else in the world does. Holy moly, is that really right? It's like a better than a buy one, get one? Am I reading that? I mean, it's like, you're saving as much as you're...
Basically, today, for just $10 more, you're getting double the quantity on the 360.
That's awesome.
So great savings, and you won't be disappointed. First of all, our omega-3s are higher quality omega-3s, so you get more omega-3 with a smaller capsule. So you don't need a huge horse capsule to get 300 milligrams of omega-3.
Right.
It's actually a small capsule, a small capsule that you can see here, a really pretty capsule too, as you can see the color.
Not nice.
But it's a small capsule, especially when you compare it to, and the products I'm comparing it with deliver 300 milligrams of omega-3s in their synthetic form.
I mean, looking at the others, good
grief. Look at the size of these guys.
How in the world would you even take that? Seriously.
So all of those products are, here if we try to kind of get them all lined up there. If you look at all those products, they're almost double the size of my capsule, but they deliver less omega-3s. And they deliver them not in their natural form. Ours are in the natural triglyceride form. So there's, again, the folks out in the convenience stores and the big box discount stores, they'd all like you to think that all omega-3s are created equal, but they're not. Their omega-3s will have a fishy aftertaste. Their omega-3s will be in a much larger capsule. Their omega-3s are synthetic ethyl esters. Ours is natural triglycerides. Their omega-3s is mostly EPA and less DHA. DHA is the most important omega-3 for your brain, for your heart, for your eyes. We target that DHA. So we flip the ratio, and ours is natural. So they are not all created equal. And ours will have no fishy aftertaste, no fishy repeat, won't get you sick to your stomach. So, and not in general. Many folks, when they think I say that it's going to be gentle to your stomach, that it's going to be mostly gentle to most people's stomachs. No, it's going to be absolutely gentle even to the most sensitive stomachs. That's how we make our products. So we make them for, what they say, the canary in the coal mine? We make it for the most sensitive you out there, because for a lot of those folks, those are the folks, they might have health issues or whatnot that really compel them to contemplate vitamins and nutritional supplements. So it would be insensitive and unfair to make a product that those folks who are more sensitive couldn't enjoy.
Absolutely, and all for a great price. Free shipping, 30-day return policy. It makes such a difference. And if you're like a lot of us and your doctors maybe told you to take omega-3 or fish oil, you have to dare to compare. Andrew does it in a way that nobody else does. We've just factored in that there's absolutely zero fishy aftertaste, let alone you're getting not quite today's special pricing, but pretty doggone close, and done in a way that nobody else in the world does. This is such a pleasure to take. And it's interesting because I originally started taking this for my heart, which was kind of the launching off point when we started talking about omega on the air here at HSN. My doctor told me I should be taking this for mood support. I know you're surprised to hear that, but I also have very dry eyes. So whether it's joints or cardiac or eyes or brain, we can all benefit from this, but it has to be done in the right way. And this is most assuredly the right way, the right place, the right time. Grab yours while we have it. We would love to send it your way, because I know for me it's made a significant difference. It really has.
And for me as well. I mean, and when you're, for so many folks, and I'll just read some quick charts here to see in black and white, that our omega-3s guarantee no fishy aftertaste, no fishy repeat, no stomach upset, no mercury, lead, or heavy metals, no PCBs, dioxins, or contaminants. We've been testing them for 40 years since we made omega-3 products. Everybody thought we were crazy, but as it turns out, we were smart. No enormous capsules to swallow. All omega-3s can't be made by the body, only come from diet or supplements. Without adequate omega-3 intake, deficiency or insufficiency occurs. Best results are only achieved when consumed daily. Help support and maintain, especially with our Secure in the background, helping you with these kinds of levels as well. Normal triglyceride levels, normal blood pressure levels, normal blood cholesterol levels, normal blood sugar levels. Not a drug or medicine, but it's a tool that supports those other efforts that all of us are making. And just in case you think omega-3s haven't been the subject of much research or science, More than 27,000 papers have been published on the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids, including almost 5,000 meta-analyses and systematic reviews. More than 3,300 human clinical trials have been published on the benefits of consuming omega-3 fatty acids. There are drugs that get on the market with whatever 30 or 40 studies maybe. And here we are talking about a nutritional component with thousands upon thousands of clinical studies. And the more you read the research, especially recently, you would not want to go a day without getting. It doesn't have to be mine. I've talked about why mine is superior, but you need to be supplementing omega-3s, or you need to be responsibly eating fatty fish every day. Your eyes, your brain, your heart health depend on it.
Absolutely. Easiest way to get the omegas that we need, done in the way that Mother Nature does, at the best, really some of the best pricing that we see. You added this back to my show.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
This is one of our monthly specials for this month. And because we weren't going to have time, right. Now we have an abundance of time.
Yes, we do.
Because we're only going to briefly mention Secure at the end of the show. And again, our Secure meal replacement, it's kind of sort of sold out. There are some straggling sizes because there's so many size and flavor options. So there's some straggling sizes that you'll be able to find if you go to hsn.com, and we'll talk about that at the end of the show.
Absolutely, but boy, oh boy, whether you wear gels or you're trying to grow out your hair, if you are looking for basically the best beauty item that we offer here on the air at HSN, this is it. One of Andrew's #1 products. Love that we're doing this as a monthly special.
I think it might be our most reviewed product, even more reviews.
It is.
I think our Secure has about 4,000 or 5,000 reviews.
Right.
I think this has about 6,000 reviews.
Yes, 5931.
And 4,500 of them, I believe, are
You're right on the money.
reviews.
Almost 4,500 perfect 5 stars.
So about 75% or so are perfect 5-star reviews. So again, around 90% or so are positive reviews. And that's for a product that people are going to judge pretty harshly.
We're picky.
And it's a product that delivers. And again, for very clear reasons. If you look at, I think it's one of the most popular hair products on that big website we all know. And I think it comes in a gummy form, which again, many of us are using sugar replacements like my Sucress, which is a natural non-GMO stevia sugar replacement and contains no sugar. But many of us use sugar replacements, yet we don't give a moment's thought to the fact that when we're consuming these gummies contain sugar.
The sugar.
A lot of the gummies, whether it's a multivitamin or whatever it might be, we might be consuming a couple of hundred calories every day just in the various gummies we're consuming. So ours is simple. It's a tiny capsule, little tiny capsule. It's incredibly comprehensive. It gives you several nutrients, not just biotin. And because it's, as you'll see, an ultrafine powder, there is absolutely no obstacle to absorption. And that is the key to again, for any vitamin, any mineral, any nutrient to benefit you, it needs to go into solution. It cannot be absorbed out of typically the small intestine, the villi of the small intestine, unless it's in solution. If it's not in solution, it's going to pass through you unabsorbed. That is why tablets or other modalities are, for me, not even a second choice. They're a non-choice because those tablets imprison the nutrients and they basically become an obstacle to your benefits. I assume that you're investing your hard-earned money in a dietary supplement, a nutritional supplement, because you want it to work. If you want it to work, you want to make sure, if you're getting a hair product, make sure it's a capsule, it's a fine product in a capsule, it gives adequate levels of biotin. And again, a lot of companies take shortcuts in the biotin they use. And biotin's a very expensive ingredient, and Lord knows where a lot of companies are getting it. Every nutrient that goes into every one of my products, I don't care how reputable the company is that we might be getting that nutrient or ingredient from. If we're not making it ourselves, we test that. And we test it every single time it comes in. We validate every single ingredient when it comes in. We validate it when we put it in a formula. We validate it after we've finished the formula. And that's the reason, again, why the reviews on my products are the way they are.
They are 30, 120, 240, or 360. Big savings, 30-day return policy. And as we move, because I don't want to open up a whole can of worms, but your reviews are real reviews. And I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to,
but it's something that there are a number of websites actually that you can go to, because when you're looking at these crazy reviews, a product's been around for a few weeks and they have 10,000 reviews. reviews. How does that happen? That it's something that's actually quite well known that a lot of websites out there pepper their reviews with machine-generated reviews, however it's done deceptively or fraudulently. But here at HSN, these are real reviews from real people who bought the product. In fact, we're so hardcore here, or I should say HSN is, that you can order a product, and if you tried to order it, if you got it, say, the next day, and you tried to review it the day after, you couldn't.
You couldn't? Oh.
We actually want to give you enough time to make sure you got the product, got to use it, and adequately considered it before you left a review.
Absolutely. See, I got scolded. Steve's like, don't start a whole nother conversation.
But it's true. I think it's important, and it's quite an open area of discussion online. That it's an area that I think these companies, I'm assuming they want to deal with this issue. But a lot of the people selling products are kind of unscrupulous, and they do everything they can to have kind of crazy reviews posted up there. So eventually, I think the internet, the wild, wild west that it is, will have to sort it out. But fortunately, here at HSN, it's already been sorted out, and it's intended to be difficult to leave a review in terms of you need to buy the product and have used the product, because that means that review is actually something you can trust.
For sure. And here's something you can trust too. Without a drug, without a pharmaceutical, we can say this is a natural way to lower that number. Because this time, I was talking to Andrew, this is the time of year I get my blood work done. And when you read the reviews, which read like love letters, it's a natural tool to help you get that number in check. And we used to say, once you were there, keep it in that. Now we're talking about helping to lower that number.
And I can say, I have good lipid numbers, but when I make good decisions using Cholesterol, changing my diet, you'll hear a lot of folks say that, most of your cholesterol's made in your liver, you can't really change your cholesterol level much with diet. I could change my cholesterol by 30, 40% if I really hone in on diet, if I reduce the animal protein that I eat, if I increase things like soybeans and oatmeal and oat bran. So there's all sorts of things you could do. The plant sterols in Cholesterol. Take one capsule with your 2 largest meals of the day, or if you like, you could take one capsule each time you eat. It can lower your cholesterol minimum 10%. But typically, you can expect 15 to 20% or more. And if you make the dietary changes I was recommending, reduce the animal protein a little bit and increase things like the legumes and nuts and seeds and oat bran or oatmeal, and you could expect reductions that are more like 30 and 40% using Cholesterol. Those are the kinds of reductions you only get with cholesterol-lowering drugs. So when you're talking about Cholesterol, you're talking about an ingredient that has been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to help to reduce your risk of heart disease by helping to lower your total cholesterol and your LDL cholesterol. And a lot of folks are always confused, which is the good, which is the bad. The rule of thumb that makes it easy, LDL is the bad cholesterol. It's the lousy LDL, the lousy cholesterol. The HDL, the high density cholesterol, that's the good cholesterol. That's the happy number. So the LDL is the cholesterol we want to see go down. The HDL is the cholesterol we want to see go up. What this ingredient can do is lower your total cholesterol and lower your LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol.
Absolutely. Okay, we've got a lot that we're going to try to get to yet in this hour, so just grab your size of choice, special purchase pricing, 30-day return policy, and you see those numbers.
And even if you look at the pricing, if the pricing on our 720 capsule supply, great savings on that.
Yeah.
Again,
wow.
1 or 2 capsules, really 2 capsules daily, 1 capsule taken with each meal, and it's the beginning of the year. Even if you just do this for a few weeks, 30 days, you will see a difference when you go and get your blood tested.
You absolutely will. Again, if you're just joining us, Andrew Lessman is here. Our today's special. Remember, we have dwindling quantities. We'll probably do like a little reminder for you. Andrew knows.
For this time of year.
Yes, this is the unofficial Shannon product. And I don't say that lightly, but I'm not the only person in America that I have. There are certain medications that I take, pain relief, et cetera. Most of us are taking something. And it's probably more ramped in America than it's ever been.
Once we're, say, over the age of 30, 35, and it kind of increases rather significantly. Most Americans are taking
something that's burdening.
A number of prescription medications on a regular basis.
Right.
And those prescription medications, without exception, burden our liver.
They do.
And if you also happen to want to enjoy And even if you're an extremely moderate drinker, if you wanted to have 1 or 2 alcoholic beverages a day, that's an exceptional burden to your liver. And there's no such thing as a medication that's a minimal burden to your liver. Even things that we think of as innocuous, as acetaminophen. Acetaminophen is the active ingredient in Tylenol. We have to be extremely conscious of the impact of acetaminophen, Tylenol, on our liver. The same thing, things like aspirin. Whatever it is, even the protein we eat, the fats we eat, our liver is, as I always say, it is the organ in our body that we are the least connected to. There is no sense of the liver working that we have. We feel our heart beating, we feel our lungs working, we feel our stomach when it's full, we feel food moving through our digestive system. We have no sense whatsoever of our liver working, despite the fact that it's the hardest working organ in our body without exception. So I guess I always say that the liver is the Rodney Dangerfield on one hand. It gets no respect. You're supposed to go like that. It
You
gets
are.
No respect. And then it's the James Brown of
hardest
organs.
Working.
It's the hardest working organ in showbiz. So, and it really is true. It gets no respect, yet it's the hardest working organ doing the dirtiest work. And because of that dirty work it does, it has a unique capacity. It's a unique capacity that it has to have because we make it work so hard. It can regenerate itself. Your stomach can't, your lungs can't, your liver can. And that's why phosphatidylcholine is so critical. It is the most important building block for our liver. And given that regenerative property, what would be most important? The building block. So if it's doing that regeneration or needs to do it, it has the tools required. And that's why phosphatidylcholine is so important. Again, whether it's the phosphatidylcholine or the liver antioxidant extracts we'll talk about in a moment, these are things that when you enjoy their benefits, you can often see the benefits in the black and white when you go and get a liver enzyme test.
Read those reviews. I'm
Right.
serious. And if you're someone like myself, whether there are certain medications that you're taking, if it is something that having a protein-intensive diet, I can promise you, everybody watching this show is doing something to put a burden on their liver. You just are. I mean,
Even if you're the healthiest person in the
right,
world,
even if
mere
you're
existence.
you better believe it.
It's the hardest working organ in the healthiest person's body in the world. So
Yes.
that's just whether it's protein metabolism, fat metabolism, cholesterol metabolism, all of the nasty byproducts of the biochemical work, the physiologic work, the digestive system. The nastiest industrial process imaginable is the digestion we have to do. We eat whatever it is we eat, and then we secrete acid and enzymes. We break it down into its constituent molecules. That is a really intensive, nasty industrial process. Who deals with the fallout? Our liver. So again, whether it's PC, liver, and brain, and this time of year usually follows the most challenging time of year for so many of us, and also a time of year when we sort of refocus on trying to take care of our body. So it's no better time to do a little bit of a liver cleanse.
Yeah.
And with our PC, liver, and brain, you get the building blocks necessary to support the liver and its processes. And with liver antioxidant extracts, you get the ingredients that are necessary really to support detoxification.
Absolutely. So you described it to me this way, Andrew, because I know we're going to showcase both. Phosphatidylcholine is, to your liver as calcium would be to your joints, or glucosamine to your...
It's the building block. And
Right.
with our liver has this unique capacity for regeneration. So it really is, we can do some major good
Yes.
work in terms of our liver if we give it what it needs. And then liver antioxidant extracts, that's really the detoxification and really stimulating and enhancing that regenerative repair process, which is a normal process for our liver. Not so normal for other organs,
No.
but our liver has these unique capabilities because our liver really does the nastiest work.
It does. And incidentally, boy, my review of this is like a love letter, because a lot of these components I used to buy separately, and it's interesting because you put together, I think, the best support for detoxification and then great savings.
We're always hoping to expand the sort of the retinue that is liver antioxidant extracts.
Yeah.
What it is, it's milk thistle standardized for silymarin. It's turmeric standardized for curcuminoids, but both milk thistle and turmeric are poorly absorbed unless they're complexed with fat. So both of them are complexed with fat. What fat? phosphatidylcholine.
Yeah, isn't that
So we
wild?
use the same phospholipid. And then we have artichoke extract.
Yes.
So we're evaluating some other botanicals. So
Okay.
maybe next year in 2021, you might see a new version of liver antioxidant extracts if some other botanicals pass muster in terms of them also being able to deliver benefits, detoxification benefits to the liver.
Absolutely. You certainly want it at this weekend special pricing. All right, we've got a lot of things we're trying to do here.
We're going up and back here.
Okay, in the next couple of moments. How did you know I'm out of this?
Oh,
No, I really am. That's almost scares
While you were
me.
here the other day, I snuck into your house. I looked in the cabinet.
That's who that was.
I took a nap.
See,
I couldn't find the bed that was just right.
Well,
And the
see?
porridge was too hot and too cold.
Well, there you go. Sorry,
Just call me
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
But no kidding. This is another one of these products that I rely on. It's funny, Andrew, I almost told you, I've been starting to wear blue light blocking glasses when I'm on the air now because as I'm getting older, I'm more sensitive. We're all looking at something.
Plus-
Did you see like even one of the lights just flickered? And we're taking an assault on our eyes right now.
What's great about a modern studio where we're shooting this is that the LED lights are cool, but they do have a higher content of blue light.
Bet they do.
But because you take Ultimate Eye and I
do.
take Ultimate Eye, it delivers us the lutein, the zeaxanthin, and the other protective compounds that are basically our eye's internal filter against blue light. And even if you look at the nature of those two molecules and their ability to absorb radiation, are you ordering more of this while I'm talking?
Actually.
You're doing that all show.
I am.
But if you look, that's funny. But if you look at the very structure of the lutein and zeaxanthin molecule and how it spans the cell membranes in our eye, and the fact that from a biochemical standpoint, it's sort of, I always think about this in terms of sympathetic vibration. Sometimes you'll have something that has a certain acoustic frequency, and it will make something else vibrate.
Sure.
And so that's sort of sympathetic vibration. So that's sort of how lutein and zeaxanthin work with the frequencies of light that would be damaging to our eye. They sort of sympathetically vibrate. They sort of sympathetically absorb it. And in so doing, they protect our eye from the damaging radiation, the blue light, the high energy radiation that might otherwise damage our eye. And it's not an accident that lutein and zeaxanthin are concentrated in the retina and the macular region of our eye. First of all, they're the optical pigments that are a critical part of the visual system, but also their ability to protect the eye from radiation is the other part of their job. And as I said before, many times, you know, our body, it's this incredibly brilliant design that rarely do you find a single ingredient that plays a single role. That phosphatidylcholine, the reason it's called PC liver and brain, it's also the most important phospholipid in our brain. So in terms of phosphatidylcholine, if you want something to naturally help support us to deal with those normal, natural age-related changes in memory and concentration, it's phosphatidylcholine.
Wow.
The same phosphatidylcholine that's critical for our liver. So when it comes to lutein and zeaxanthin, it's critical as optical functional pigments in our eye, but it's also critical in terms of protecting our eye. It's critical in terms of sharpness and acuity of vision. So that's our Ultimate Eye product is really the foundational eye formula for sharpness of vision, long-term protection of vision, but also in addition to that, protecting night vision.
True.
We have the anthocyanins from our blueberry extract, our bilberry extract rather, and also our elderberry extracts. So those extracts and their anthocyanins support the regeneration of the visual purple portion of our retina, and in so doing, help us with night vision. And for so many of us, as we get older, and older can mean just in our mid to late 40s, that we start having challenges with night vision.
But I think most of us are having more challenges earlier because we're staring at computers and staring at laptops and staring at cell phones. And
the way we live violates, as we said when I talked about weight loss and our secure meal replacement, that it's not our fault that we're overweight. Our body was designed to live in a world where scarcity was the rule. Now we live in a world where there's abundance. So our ability to eat whenever we can, we were designed to eat whatever and whenever we could. That doesn't work in a world with abundance. So again, the demands we place on our eyes over the course of our entire lifetime, it's, you know, we could be 70, 80, 90 years old. My dad's 90 years old. He's still texting me on his phone.
Love it.
So we're assaulting our body and doing things that we never dreamed possible. And also, we talked about our joints earlier. There's not a part of our life anymore where the demands go down. They continue. So if we want to be able to be up to those demands, we need to contemplate what our body requires to take care of itself.
Absolutely. I know they're shooing us along. Special pricing on the Ultimate Eye Support. And then, of course, ask about the Maximum L plus Z. And this is something that I know has really kind of supercharged my eye support regimen. And I know you love it as well. Also a customer pick, special purchase price, 077349. Like I said, we are trying to get through a number of things in the next couple of moments because Andrew Lessman is really, for all intents and purposes, ending his visit. We do, of course, have a little reminder of that today's special at the very end of the hour with the final quantities. So, Steve, is it okay? Should I skedaddle over? Should I? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Talk about Max L plus C.
Perfect, thank you.
Because in Ultimate Eye, because hopefully we get the Max L plus C graphic up there.
There we go.
Because Ultimate Eye, the two most important ingredients in Ultimate Eye are lutein and zeaxanthin. You get 10 milligrams and 5 milligrams, which is high potency. But when I visited my ophthalmologist, apparently, just like many of you who visited your ophthalmologist, he had asked me if I could make a booster formula for those patients of his who really need that special extra support in the macular region of their eye, in the retina of their eye, and he wanted a product that delivered an additional 12 milligrams of lutein and 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin. So we'd get over 10 milligrams of zeaxanthin combined and over 20 milligrams of lutein combined.
Wow.
So that's why we created our Max L plus C, which is 12 milligrams of lutein, 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin. And oddly enough, or not oddly enough, coincidentally, that's the same request that so many of you had made to me. So just a matter of a few months ago, we introduced our Maximum L plus C, super high potency of lutein and zeaxanthin. As expensive as they are, it's incredibly affordable, giving you the most important components for the health of your eye, the retina, the macular region of our eye, and something that optometrists, ophthalmologists, opticians are recommending now. It's something that almost without exception, they're recommending lutein and zeaxanthin for the health of their patients' eyes. And if you're someone who's aging and really need to pay attention to this, then this is the product that you want to target.
I love it. It's a 4.9 star.
I think there was one-star review or something like that.
Like 1 2-star, but the rest are like all perfect.
It's all 5-star reviews. So,
and you're right, and it's usually like a shipping issue or something that's unrelated to the product. So
no,
I love it.
There's no product.
Love
and
it.
So it's the perfect addition to our Ultimate Eye, or for those of you, it's a perfect standalone if all you really want to target is the lutein and zeaxanthin.
Absolutely. And so, Andrew, we've got time for a little.
Really, just like 1 minute on CoQ10.
Perfect. Sounds good.
And then we'll come back and we'll talk about the straggling...
the dwindling, as it were.
The dwindling supply of Secura, yes.
All right. Well, CoQ10, another one of your top
reorder products, top rated products. It's just something I wanted to mention. We didn't have time to talk about it at all through this visit, but for so many of us, energy is an issue this time of year when it comes to the discipline we need for exercise, or whether it's going to be those dietary changes. And CoQ10, it really should be defined as a vitamin. The reason why it is technically not a vitamin is because our body can make very small amounts of it. As we get older, the amounts, using that word again, dwindle. So we get very limited amounts of CoQ10 as we get older. It doesn't surprise me why one of the most common complaints when we go to doctors are fatigue. If you take cholesterol-lowering statin drugs, you have to supplement CoQ10. Even if you're taking antidepressants, if you're taking bisphosphonates for osteoporosis, those diminish the synthesis of CoQ10 in your body and could cause fatigue and other issues. So CoQ10 is the most central molecule in energy production in all the cells in our body. So it's something that, as I say, if you're going to take one product I make, it's often a difficult choice between Essential 1 or CoQ10. But CoQ10 is an opportunity to give your body what it needs this time of year when we sort of ramp up the challenges. It's the beginning of a new year. We want it to be as healthy as possible. And CoQ10 is incredibly affordable despite the fact the worldwide supply of CoQ10 has suddenly transformed. There's sort of a worldwide scarcity of CoQ10. The price has gone crazy. There's all sorts of compromises in quality going on, but that has not happened in our world at all.
It hasn't. Read the reviews for yourself. I mean, no kidding, 4.7-star customer pick rating, well over 4,000 reviews.
And because of this worldwide shortage of CoQ10, for those of you who want to reorder it, we will always have it available to you, but you're not going to see it featured very much on air.
Oh, wow.
Again,
Okay.
because of the worldwide shortage, I'm just not going to go out there at this time and spend extravagant amounts of your money to be purchasing too
Right.
much CoQ10. So we're going to keep it available to you at a great price. It just won't be featured on TV all that much.
Good to
Hopefully
know.
toward the end of the year.
Okay, good to know. So weekend
Yep.
special pricing, of course, 30-day return policy.
Right.
Okay, my friend.
I'm going to walk over to look at the computer
Sounds
and
good.
see what sizes and quantities. I know we got some of the
know.
different combinations in the 200 and 300. We're down to our very last quantity in the 400. So that's kind of about it.
Okay, sounds
but
good.
I'll check and
So,
I'll be
all
right
right,
back.
so because guess what? He's not just a pretty face, folks. He is the manufacturer of your today's special. So here's what's happening. This is basically a 10-minute special. If you've been following what we've been doing throughout the day, Andrew Lessman does this once a year and once a year only. Make 2020 your roaring 20s. Really empower yourself and give yourself the right tools, whether it is weight loss, whether it's like a little mini multivitamin, whether it's saving money. Oh, go ahead.
Piece
Okay,
of news.
go.
That pina colada is basically sold out in most of the options and pure on its own.
Gotcha.
Some of the combinations, there's 10, 20, 30 bottles. But in the 300 size,
Ooh.
there are 600 bottles remaining.
Oh.
600 bottles remaining in the 300 size of all pina colada.
Oh, no
The
kidding.
combination ones are down into the 10 and 20. But it
Gotcha.
just so happens that in the 300 count of our most popular flavor, pina colada, there are 600 bottles that remain. And I'm going to go check if there's anything else in there. So, and when you look at the options, it's a screen like this because
Yeah,
there's so
no
many
kidding.
different options. Once you get into the 300, not only do we have all chocolate, all vanilla, and all coffee,
Right.
and all pina colada, we also have each of the flavors. So we have a chocolate vanilla pina, we have a chocolate vanilla coffee. So we have all of those. So there's literally in the 300, there's probably a dozen options.
So regardless, you are looking at final quantities. So
Yes.
grab yours.
We can't make any more. It's just what's there.
Right, because actually, originally it was kind of sold out at noon. So let me just show you your choices. Well, first and foremost, of course, Andrew does it once a year only. World's finest. Beyond the fact that it's the most affordable, but the finest meal replacement on the planet. That's number one. All of this delicious, nutritious, yummy, decadent taste for hovering around 60 calories, give or take, depending on the flavor. All, if you go with the 300 to the 400, you're looking at less than 60 cents a meal. 30-day return policy. You just pick your size of choice. And there are a couple of fun things that I'll talk about as we get to the bigger sizes. 20 is what I travel with, 60 is what I travel with. And incidentally, there are big savings even on the introductory. Go ahead.
The only other one that has more than a few dozen
Yeah.
is chocolate vanilla coffee in the 300.
Oh, no kidding. No,
So-
see, that's one of my favorites.
That's always been the most popular until the
Sure.
pina colada came along. So the 300 of pina colada, all pina,
Gotcha.
or the 300 chocolate vanilla coffee, 100 of each, are the only ones that there's any kind of real quantity. Otherwise, you'll get lucky if you find, because there's probably anywhere between 5 and say 50 of any of these different options, and about at least a third of all the options are just sold out or gone.
Right. Either way, go to your phones, log on to hsn.com, shop with your phone like I've been doing throughout the show, and pick the ones that you want, because you will love it. You will use it. It will help you.
You'll love it, and again, that I probably sound like a proud father up here, that bragging about something, and I don't mean to, but it's a product that the investment we made in flavor, meal replacement science is straightforward if any of the manufacturers actually would read the science. We read the science, we use the perfect protein for you to get the best results. The vitamins and mineral composition, you won't find it anything better. We are the expert in vitamins and minerals to make sure that they don't interfere with the texture or flavor of the formula. But what we invest in flavor, and I showed you before when I put in about 8 ounces of water, I put 7 meals in 8 ounces of water. That's how soluble this is. So I mix it when I travel. I'll be in a hotel room, I can mix it with my toothbrush or with my finger in a small little hotel bathroom glass. So it is unlike anything you'll encounter anywhere else. It's less than 60 cents a meal in the 300 or 400, a little over 60 cents a meal in the smaller sizes. So it's incredibly affordable. My first meal replacement several decades ago, my first meal replacement was more than $2 a meal. So all we have done, the efficiencies we bring as the original manufacturer of this, we all make it fresh. That's why, as I've said before, when you get it home, put a blindfold on or close your eyes, and when you open it, you'll know which bottle you opened if you get one of the variety sizes. And I think, are we totally sold out of the 400 variety?
I don't know. Are we?
100 left in the 400 variety.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and as I said, there were 600 left in the 300 all pina colada, and there were about 400 left in the chocolate vanilla coffee. Of the 300.
Okay, so just grab what you can, get it. I should point out, when you move above the 60 and above, you are also getting a great bonus. You can try the only sugar substitute with no sugar. I know that sounds like a crazy statement to make, but Andrew, on those larger sizes, 60 and above, is including sucrose and I kind of buried the lead. The new Choco Nouveau Cafe also included for you to try on that 60 and above size. Either way you stack it, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's yummy, it's decadent, it's affordable, it's this show only. One time a year and one time a year only. I really hope you try it, especially if you are a critic. If you're skeptical, we are all super fans of this. And the fact that we only do it once a year and once a year only, especially at this price, you absolutely should take advantage of it. Even if you consider the cost savings, how much you spending at the vending machine for the stuff that you shouldn't be doing.
If this is less than 60 cents a meal, the bottled water probably costs more than 60 cents.
Easily.
If you use that. The oat milk or the almond milk or the soy milk or the non-fat milk would probably cost more. A bag of chips would cost more. It'd be more calories. It'd be no nutrition. A chocolate bar, in most of the cases, a milk chocolate bar, not my Choco Nouveau. My Choco Nouveau is only 26 calories, and the new Choco Nouveau Cafe you'll absolutely love.
Yes.
And because we weren't efficient enough to make it available, because if you wanted to buy it, actually you can't buy it. Hopefully we'll change that in the next day or two. That's my bad. But the only way you can get Choco Nouveau Cafe is with anything the 60, the 100, 200, 300, or 400 count. You'll get the Choco Nouveau Cafe for free. And you also get the sucrose natural sweetener for free. And it's the only true sweetener that's sugar-free or sugar replacement that's sugar-free, non-GMO stevia. So and again, if you simply want to take advantage of the most reliable, reputable, credible science in terms of weight loss, it's really meal replacement science. It also happens to be the most affordable science, and that's with the typical meal replacement being $2, $3, $4, $5. Our meal replacement is less than 60 cents. So it's the best science. And then in terms of protein, there's one form of protein that is head and shoulders above all the others when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to targeting that weight loss, and when it comes to the benefits of weight loss that we seek, which really are managing those numbers, those risk numbers, when we look at things like our cholesterol level, when we look at things of how we're managing our blood sugar, our insulin. So that form of protein is non-GMO soy protein. It is truly head and shoulders above all the others. I've read the scientific charts today quoting that specific fact. So if you want a meal replacement that's designed to work better than any other, but also to be the most enjoyable, that you'll really fall in love with it. And I said before, of the 2,000 or so reviews, 1,000 of them use the word love.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
1,000 of them use the word great. 500 of them use the word best. That's no coincidence that this is really the result or a testament to the investment we made in the flavor. That my original meal replacement, technically a great product, but it was not well loved. In fact, it was probably pretty well hated because it didn't taste good. And until I learned,
calories too, wasn't it?
It was more calories, but until I learned that you can't just say this is a great meal replacement. If you use it 1 or 2 times a day, you're going to lose weight. The only way someone's going to do that is if you make a product that they enjoy. And I had to learn that. I had to read some rather direct reviews, and it was constructive criticism. And that was what transformed. And when you've been doing what I've been doing for a long time, most of my products have evolved and evolved significantly. Most of them evolved with the science. This evolved as a result of your feedback. And it's everything that it is today because we made it to satisfy your needs and your requirements.
Well, you're going to love it. I grab yours with what we have available. And then, Andrew, just a final mention of our glucosamine, our other great today's special. If you're not moving through life for 2020 like you want, got to try it.
Yeah, glucosamine is something that unfortunately, as great as it could be, The manufacturers of the products generally ignore the science. They ignore the research, and that's unfortunate, because when we look at glucosamine, the benefits, in many of the reviews you say, they're saying this is the first glucosamine I ever tried that worked. So that's what we hear all the time, because most glucosamine products are really not designed to work. Ours is different, and that's why it delivers the benefits.
Absolutely. So remember, you can't order until 12 midnight.
Right.
So remember, special purchase pricing, free shipping,
Right.
30-day return policy. We love it. I hope you try it. And no kidding, if you struggle with joint issues like I do, you should do it. Andrew, what a great day.
This was an exciting day. I can't wait to hear all the feedback and the results. And please don't hesitate to share with me. Call at my company. And it's an opportunity for you to make a difference. And that's what the beginning of the year is all about. Take that inspiration and let's do something positive with it.
Absolutely. Thank you for empowering.